We will continue talking to these incredible people who knew this pioneer of a man. In fact, now standing by on the phone with me, I have Toya Jackson, Michael Jackson's sister, entertainer. Toya Jackson, it is an honor and a privilege. I hate the circumstances under which we're speaking, but how are you feeling?
Oh, I never thought that this would come again. You know, that same feeling, it just brings back memories of my brother, of losing him. It's that same feeling that overwhelms you, that comes across your entire body where you feel helpless. It's like, oh my gosh, we can't believe it. We're devastated and shocked by this news.
Tell me about your relationship with Prince. How well did you know him?
Prince was a very good friend of the family. He knew the family very well. He even studied. You know, he was a Jehovah's Witness, and he studied with certain members in the family. And I can't stop thinking about Prince. We used to go skating, roller skating together.
No way.
And yes, we used to go roller skating together, and it was always tons of fun because he was such a great roller skater. He was so coordinated, and it was always happy times. And this was when we were very young, actually. And we at this moment because you want to grasp something that's in a good sense of making you feel warm and happy about it, and not the sadness that's overwhelming your body at the moment. But he was always such a lovely gentleman. He was so kind and so sweet and always a man. And that's what I really liked about him, because sometimes it's difficult to find that today.
It is, Toya Jackson, it is. You know, you come from a legendary music family, and so many people have been talking, you know, this exactly what you said. This brings back everything from when your brother passed away. And I mean, I could sit here and listen to so many stories from roller skating to who knows what else that you experienced with him. But in terms of his music legacy and these hits, and of course, we all know the big ones. I was just talking to his first manager who was going through his catalog and remembering Prince in his very early years as a teenager. What for you really stands out about Prince?
Well, you know what? He was an extraordinary talent, and I always say that Michael was an incredible talent. Well, Prince is there too. He was an incredible talent as well, and they just had so much charisma when they were on stage. And Prince was one of those artists that whenever he was on stage, it was hard to get him off. Because he loved what he did. He would like to keep performing and keep performing and keep performing, which was really wonderful, which was really great. And that's what I love most about him, is that the fact that he loved his art. He loved what he did. And he was excellent at it. He was great at everything that he did. And it's just, again, I can't stop saying it saddens me to even think that he's no longer with us. And as I keep saying to myself, another one who's extraordinarily talented and wonderful who's gone too soon. And I don't know what's happening, but it's just, it's one of those things. Still shaking because I can't stop shaking because it's hard to believe.
Oh, Toya Jackson, thank you so much for taking the time. I truly appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. My condolences to him and his family and his family and everybody else. And I just have to say, I called my mother when I first heard the news, and she says, I know what you're going to say, and she started crying, and she said, he was like my son, Toya. It reminds me of Michael. And I said, I know, Mother. I'm feeling the same thing. So it's so sad. But anyway, my condolences to his family.
Thank you, Toya. Thank you for the time. I appreciate it. Condolences from all of us.